Testing. Okay, now we're good.
All right.
They didn't hear the music, but you know what?
Oops.
You imagine the music. Sometimes, have you watched the movie La La Land?
No.
Well, there's a lot of music in that. And we're not La La Land. I just wanted to put that out there.
Okay.
These in the shot. Oh my gosh, you can see all these white things.
So you're gonna read?
My secrets are unveiled. I have a lot of boxes. What's up? Do we sound good? I think we're good.
Can you check your levels? Or...
Do, re, mi.
Yeah, you're green over there.
Yeah, we're green.
Until you're red.
The game audio is going nuts.
Oh, is that
it's
what that is? Okay.
But it shouldn't be that way.
Where are our levels?
We're good.
Okay,
we're green, but
Can
oh my gosh.
Because I had a super.
Yeah, you might have to speak up a little bit.
I got a really.
But here's the mic. I think they'll be able to hear.
All right. I'll try to speak.
But the game audio, geez, zoo! I've never seen it do that. These levels.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I think that might be something with just Elgato with the streaming. Testing. Okay. Oh, I can't test. I can't speak for the game. All right, enough of this chit chat.
Turn the levels down there, maybe.
This usually works fine. So if someone yells, "I can't hear my ears anymore," you'll know what happened. All right. So what's up? I'm joined today by someone you may have seen, kind of a rare. You know when in Pokemon you get like a rare Pokemon like Suicune, you'd see, or Lugia.
Absolutely.
You're kind of like the Lugia of this channel.
Sorry.
He's contacting his agent right now.
That was my drug dealer.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
So, the last you saw him was, I think you were one of the Game Awards reaction videos.
That was a while ago. I think that was, 2016?
I think so. So it's been about 2 years since he's graced us with his presence. But I had to bring him on for this episode of Hangouts because we are doing Tony Hawk's Project 8.
Yeah.
Now, I've been doing, I think Jacob joined one, Zach came on for one. I've been going through the whole series, and then I stopped. I went away for a while. But now I'm back, and I was able to get Project 8 going because me and this guy bonded over Project 8. We kind of met very soon before.
Was this
this was like high school era.
Okay. Yeah.
We were definitely, this was 06.
Okay.
That's when we were this came out.
Yeah, was high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in
I think it was
10th or 11th grade, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we are here. What's up? Let me see. Let me go over here. Make sure everything's going.
Yeah, this was, I think, one of the first games I had ever played online on Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I don't think of. Maybe there are one or two other games before then, but we played this a lot.
Yes.
And it evolved over time into not just like playing a skateboarding game, but trying to find ways to break the game.
Yeah, to break it. Yeah.
Which that was in itself so much more fun than actually playing the intended play of the game. We found some really funny things online where, like. One weird thing I remember is that they would block off certain portions of the level.
Yeah.
And which you could access the entire level in single player, but not online for some reason. And they would put up like this force field or this invisible wall.
And we kept trying to get over it.
Yeah, and we did.
Yeah.
We found ways of it was like maybe running up to a lip that you could grind, and you could just grind through the invisible wall and get past it. And other people that were playing with us were like, "Well, they do that," and so that was a lot of fun.
This takes me back, even this intro, and when this came out, this is the first game I got for 360, the Tony Hawk series on 360, because I was always playing these on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And when they first showed, you can slow down time, right here, what they're doing, you're able to I think it's both analog sticks, if I remember correctly.
I think you click them.
And if you have special mode going, you can do and individually flick it. I thought that was so cool.
That was really cool.
I really enjoyed Project 8 a lot.
I did too. In fact,
there's people that kind of hate on this, and it's no, this one was fun. The ragdoll physics are in here. This is the first Tony Hawk with that.
I think this was the last Tony Hawk game that I've ever played, to be honest.
Yes, because the one that came afterwards. Let's get into it, and I want to talk more about, because we'll go into another series. It always comes up when I play these live, the other series. We'll just go. We'll go into 2-player.
Yeah.
Is signed in.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Or do you want to sign? You don't have to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now.
Oh, the picture, yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I do this? No, I don't. Oh, shoot.
Is that one Xbox Live or? Oh man.
Oh, it's making me put in all this. Why do I have to? I just want to play 2-player myself.
That's how the questions are. You have to sign in. You have to make an account. You have to pay your fees. You have to pay your dues. You gotta.
I gotta pay the union.
You gotta go to the license bureau. You gotta stand in line. You gotta get.
I'm gonna click no.
You gotta get the form 3062 red equals blue, and then you gotta take that back to the DMV. You gotta get your eyesight test and your psychiatric evaluation. And then
why can't I just?
You have to wait for 6 months because you just can't.
It's crazy what happens when because. This was the era of you gotta have you gotta have on live, you gotta have this and stuff. This was the first generation of that, and it's well, back then I was paying for Xbox Live monthly.
Yeah.
I never had to worry about this, but coming back to some of these games, it's
it's.
I'm gonna see if it lets me just do it.
The thing is,
I don't want to go on live. Let me.
I think just select no. Just hit no. Oh yeah, hardware. There you go.
Okay, yeah,
I think, it's weird because back then I was like, whatever, but now I find, having to constantly make accounts. And
it's...
it's really invasive and it's really annoying. Just just let me play your game.
Because before, when I come from high school or whatever, I would be okay with screwing with updates or whatever else. But when you're coming home from a job and you're working so long, you only have an hour to 2 hours, if that. So when someone says you got to update and make sure you get these drivers, it's
And thinking back,
I'll just not do that.
Every time I ever popped in a new game, or came back to a game after maybe a couple days away or maybe a few weeks, always an update.
Yeah.
It never failed. And
look at Ryan Scheckler, this little kid. Do you remember Ryan Scheckler? Ryan Scheckler.
Tatted up now, right?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh man, Dan Margera's.
Najee Houston. I don't even remember Dustin Dollin. I remember these original people. I don't remember.
I think I remember. So I watched the X Games, the Street Skating X Games, a week or two ago. I randomly caught it on TV at my parents' house, and because it was a Saturday and it was just on, and whatever.
Yeah.
And I did see the Nigel Huston guy, or is it Houston?
Houston, but he's grown up. He's probably bigger than 4 foot.
He's 10 feet taller now.
Oh, okay.
He never stopped growing.
I think this is you now.
Is it? Okay.
Can I let you move?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'll just be...
You know what's weird is it's letting us both control player 2 selection.
Lindsay Adams.
Lindsay.
Nice. I think I'll be Bam.
Be Bam. Be classic Bam.
Because he's had a rough go of it.
You're gonna help him out. Let's do.
I think the skate park was always what we played before. This is the one?
That's the first level, I think.
Is this the one that has that massive launch ramp on top of the building? Remember that?
Oh no, that's the school.
Yeah, let's do school.
Let's do school. The classic school.
Yeah. So there was I think you could get off your skateboard in this one, right? You could get off and walk around.
Yes, you can get off the board on this one.
Because I think there's a ladder on the side of the school that lets you climb up to the roof, and there's this massive launch ramp.
Can we do? Let's do free skate for a while.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just screw around.
Yeah, let's just see.
Because we gotta get our bearings. So yeah, we kind of there's the classic physics.
Oh, yeah.
You're able to just move around. We met in high school. And yeah, you got Xbox Live. We got Xbox. There's the wall that we got past.
Oh, okay. So I'm off my skateboard now. Wow, the x-axis is reversed, so I'm holding my stick right, and it turns left. That's weird.
I gotta use D-pad on this. That's the only way I can play.
So here's that ladder. Oh man, that's weird.
Yeah, I gotta get used to.
Let's see.
Because I played these recently, but I don't have a 360 controller.
I just forget how do I get on here? Okay, there you go.
Oh!
It's amazing how quickly the memory of this game comes flooding back.
Yeah.
I immediately remembered that. Yeah, there it is, man. Look at that. That's the
ramp we would do. I just remember us having a joke where we would get off our board and say "Happy Feet" because Happy Feet was coming out around that time.
Let me go to the options real quick and see if I can reverse my controls.
Yeah, press start. Good. Try it out.
No, can't. Okay, never mind.
Wow, cool.
Love that.
So wait, you're like, what's
so like I'm holding left and my camera turns right.
Oh, okay.
And then if I hold up, it's reversed.
I forgot this is one of the first ones that let you have camera control because I let the camera control itself.
Okay.
But yeah, we would always get online and play this online and free skate. We would just talk. I remember over Xbox Live while we just free skated.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I made it.
Are you up there?
Oh, hey! It's the invisible wall.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can break it again.
Let's break it. For old time's sake.
Oh gosh, what just happened there? I got to get out of the habit of holding this this right stick because it's making me go nuts. So this is the invisible wall. If you can see my half of the screen, not invisible, but you get what I'm saying. And there was, I'm not sure if this is where it was.
Man, this does take me back with this entryway to the school.
Yeah. And did you just hit me?
No.
What happened? I just went flying off my board for no reason.
Oh, maybe I did. Oh, I forgot you can do front flips on this too.
I think you just have to grind this thing. No, okay. How did we get past this before? I seem to remember like there being a wall right here on this particular lip, and we would grind it and go around here, and that was like the entryway to the rest of the level. But I don't know.
So right around here, so this one, great, love Project 8. Around this time, this is the person I was telling you, Alex, in past broadcast. You were the one that approached me when Proving Ground was coming out. That was the next one after.
Which one was
Tony
was that the one with the physical like board thing you wrote? Or?
No, that was Tony Hawk Ride.
Okay.
Proving Ground was the stupid concept of like you build the ramps and the levels and stuff. Like you had different there was 3 different basically classes of you could either be a builder, you could be something else.
Yeah.
And it was so lame, and it hadn't come out yet.
Okay.
But I had it pre-order, I was waiting for it, and you said, hey, there's a new game, Skate. Try out the demo.
Yeah.
So I tried out the demo, and I hated it. I hated it because I came from doing 900s and all these giant tricks, but then I went to not being able to do any of that.
Yeah, Skate, I ironically never played the full version.
Yeah.
I never played it.
But you were big on you got to check this out. This is so fun. The demo.
Yeah, it was really cool. We had never seen anything like that yet.
Yeah.
At that point in time.
And I hated that you couldn't do all the tricks front flip. It was hard to do all these tricks. I didn't get it. But then something kept bringing me back to that demo. I was like, I think you might have maybe kept pressing it, go try it again or whatever. And then it started to click of I gotta try to do a kickflip too, a 50-50. I have to this is real skating, and that's when it clicked for me. I was like, this is just like skating. You have to keep trying the same line over and over. It takes skill to flick the trigger, the analog sticks around. So
yeah.
But I did say I can't get off the board. And going up against thing, and I said I'll buy the next one when you can get off the board. Skate 2 comes out, marvelous, one of my favorite games, last generation, and they fixed that, but. You did bring me around to the Skate. You were the prophet.
Yeah.
You're evangelizing for.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
For Skate, and then you just didn't get the game.
Yeah, that's ironic. But in hindsight, this really was. Skate rather was the Tony Hawk killer.
Yeah, it killed it. I mean. You could just feel they were running out of ideals, and that Proving Ground was the most boring game I've ever played.
Yeah,
I think I got that. Maybe at the same time the demo, I was still doing that, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to just call it on the series.
Huh.
And I never played 5. I want to play 5.
Is there a 5?
Yeah, that's the one that came out and it really sucked.
Oh yeah,
and it had all those glitches, and they had to fix everything.
What a shame,
So I do want to play that one because I've been trying to go through the whole series. So I might even try to find a copy of Proving Ground because I sold that thing.
Man, you are a diehard if you're.
But that proving ground was like, hi, do you want to play this boring game ever? Build a ramp. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
You know.
Okay, how do I get off the board?
You do both bumpers at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So, to its credit, that for a lot of people, they love like that building crap and putting stuff together. I never got it. Like I remember playing.
Maybe they had their time with the Minecraft stuff.
Maybe, yeah. That's another thing. Like Minecraft is one of those ones that people just love, and like Stardust Valley and or is it Stardew?
Stardew Valley.
Yeah, my bad.
Stardust Valley. That's the sequel.
That's the sequel that you're not supposed to hear about, but I get the insights.
Oh, spoiler. Real life spoiler. Okay, here's the ramp. I would go up, and we'd say happy feet. Because you just jiggle. You would jiggle.
I think just the survival genre in general, that's really taken off. And people really seem to love that. So I don't know. Maybe that would have done well under the right circumstances for the right people.
They you know what? They were just too far ahead of their time.
Yeah, I just not for me. So, which is fair. That's okay.
All right, got my board back. I'm going down this mega ramp. Man, it is so fun with the ragdoll that they added in here.
And this just to be able to do this, like sit on a couch with a friend. And play this.
Yes!
That is something that is sorely missed from video games today. And there are a select few that do it. Like I played one the other day with April, my fiance, called Wizard of Legend on Steam. And it's fun, but it's one of the very few and far between. And it's nothing wrong with it, but it's just one of those kind of indie games with pixel graphics.
Yeah.
There's not like very huge or even remotely big budget games anymore.
Yeah, that want to do that. Yeah,
that have.
Crap, I don't know how to.
That have. It's I think it's right bumper. That have local multiplayer.
That new game that came out, A Way Out.
That's true. Yeah.
Me and Jacob want to play through that on here because that's one of the rare. I wanted to get it because even if it sucked, it just looked fun to sit down on a couch again.
Yeah, the thing is,
because I don't like to play online anymore.
Yeah,
really, I don't like to play that often.
Yeah, I do it every now and then for very, very select games.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought I did it.
You almost had the glitch.
Thought so. Diablo 3 is still one that I kind of play that with April, and that's really about it. I typically only play with April. I played Warframe with Zach and Travis the other day, very briefly, because most of it was just trial and error getting the thing to run, because I switched to Linux on my desktop.
I was surprised that even worked. That worked.
Yeah, well, the thing about Linux, people think it's hard to use, or it's really not. I mean, it's as simple as any other operating system. In fact, simpler, I think. But the real trick is getting to run games that are not made for Linux. Linux.
So were you doing it on Wine?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this thing called Wine where you can basically emulate, Windows.
In a way.
Windows programs.
Yeah, it's funny. It's nerdy programmers love recursive acronyms, and Wine stands literally for Wine is not an emulator.
And I just called it an emulator. Yeah. Wow.
So you're gonna piss them off, I think.
Any Wine users, cut that.
Yeah, don't get mad. He's innocent.
I'm innocent.
But what they've done is they've taken the I don't know, you may have seen if you use Windows, but there are a ton of .dll files, and they're dynamically linked libraries, I think. And they have rewritten them to run on Linux.
This is a great angle.
Look at that, you can wall ride a chain link fence. That's freaking talent right
there.
That
is.
Look at that. Name 5 people that can do that fast. Go.
Michael Jordan.
That's one.
Michael Jordan.
1, 2. I think it's only Michael Jordan.
Jackie Chan.
Okay, 3.
It's not Jackie Chan. Do you remember that? Tim and Heidecker? Yeah. The new game. It's not Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan. Good stuff.
That's another thing that
Good stuff.
I haven't seen in a long time is Tim and Eric.
Yeah, they're still... Oh, they did some... I'm going to plug Tim and Eric for a second. They need some help, of course. They need my help, of course. Okay. He put out... You have to watch this. He put out a fake murder trial.
Okay.
And they have like the camera is set up like it would be in a courtroom and all that stuff, but it's Tim Heidecker and like it's a fake trial that he like killed all these kids at this like thing with like vape pens. Oh. They put in this bad drug and it accidentally like, killed all these kids.
Oh my god!
These like teenagers at this like thing. Yeah. It is 5 parts of like a highlight. There's a highlight thing of like day 1, day 2, whatever. Yeah. It is the funniest thing on planet Earth. You have to watch it because they like play it like it's real and like it is just so good.
You know, I think the last thing I saw from them was their movie.
Yeah,
I think that was the last thing I needed to see. I think that was the last thing I needed to see from them. But gosh, that was so funny.
That was good. We'll have to rewatch that soon. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Whee!
I think Will Ferrell was in it, and they just watched Top Gun repeatedly.
Oh yeah.
And there's like they buy. So the premise of the movie is that they buy an old like abandoned mall, and there's like all this crazy stuff going on, and there's a wolf loose running around, and it was so stupid. But I remember one of the things that cracked me up the most about that was they were like, we gotta do something about that. And they just hold that note for like 10 seconds.
Man, that is the best part of the whole movie. Man, that's good stuff. Yeah, so
there was some really gross stuff in it too. Like, I don't know how much I should talk about since you got the video rolling, but golly, I think that was one of the last movies I've seen.
I say it's a good family feature.
Yeah. Maybe rethink that.
Good stuff.
But, the last movie I've seen that made me laugh so hard I almost vomited. It was that good.
So check it out, Tim and Eric. But I freaking love this game. I just love the physics, everything about it. I will say this is the one where, because in the other games, I think 4 it starts to become hard. Pro Skater 4.
Really?
Some of the like.
Oh shoot.
4 had like a mix of open world and like challenges. It was like between like doing little side quests. They had like some goofy like.
Okay.
Play tennis with your board, and I don't like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. It kind of was weird. Underground's okay, and then Underground 2 is really fun.
You know,
2 they kind of nailed it. Because I'm going back and like as an adult playing some of these, and this one feels great. I'm having fun with this, but Project 8 kind of had the same issue the other ones did. Underground 1, all that stuff. Okay. They put in their own classic mode, and that is you got 2 minutes to do all the goals. Do you remember in the old Tony Hawk's where you do that?
And all that, yeah.
So that starts to go away, and they start to go open world with Underground, American Wasteland, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they still have the classic mode, but they make the classic mode extremely difficult. It's like, get 400,000 in 2 minutes. It's like, man, I'm good at Tony Hawk. I don't know if I'm that good. Oh, knocked me out. They knocked Bam off.
Bam, this is Jackass.
And I don't, like... I could never do it, and this one is one of the hardest. Like, really? They have a classic mode that's like the same. Like, do all this in 2 minutes, and I could never do it. But the story on this is fun, and I was able to beat that. But not the classic mode is I just check out. How about we try one of these modes out?
Yeah, sure.
What's in this?
You know, to be honest, I think. This was my last Tony Hawk, but I think it was also my first Tony Hawk in a very long time.
Yeah.
After 3. I don't think I ever did play 4 or any of the Undergrounds. I don't know. I never.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I think that was a smart decision on your type. Let's do combo Mambo. What's the biggest combo? Horse.
I think we did horse a lot, didn't we? Or is it trick attack?
Graffiti's fun because that's one of my favorites because like it doesn't matter your skill level. All you do is do up a
wall ride, right?
Yeah, or just it's like whatever object. So you grind on that ledge, you get turns blue.
Yeah. I think I remember that now.
I think that's really fun.
Let's do that.
Let's try that out.
Sounds good.
2 minutes, 2 minute game. Here we go.
So this is like...
and then you can actually override it if you get a higher score on that object.
Okay, so this is like the beta for Splatoon, almost.
Yeah. Miyamoto played this and he said, you know what? I gotta make a game with squids.
You know what? I don't remember how to do the special tricks, the combos or whatever. How do you do
the one I remember
The 900.
The 900's down right or up right circle.
Is it? I think it's right down circle.
Yeah, one of those.
Or well, B on this controller.
I gotta find some more ledges here. I think you're beating me.
I think. Whoa. What? I think maybe another round of bug testing for this one could have been good.
So I can actually. I went and played. I actually went skating the other day.
Really?
Kyle.
Really?
Me and Kyle went, and that was an experience of having to learn all those old things again. Like, frick.
You know, I don't think I could do it anymore.
Really?
Like I'm older now. I'm heavier. My back.
Yeah. Oh, when I was landing and stuff, it's like your back is going to be gone. Then it's just over. But that's the sacrifice. I mean, but I also saw the other day. You knew Steve Caballero is one of the skaters or whatever. I saw a video on Facebook the other day. He was skating at one of the X Games or one of the events they were doing. Okay. And he was 50. He's like 53 or something.
Wow.
And they had him skating the bowl. Like he didn't have to go through the semi finals. He just went and skated.
So he was kind of like an invitational.
Yeah, he just was there to be like, hey, I'm here. I'm old. Whatever. I'm one of the originals. And watching him, I was just like, I know 50-year-olds that can't get out of bed. You know what I mean? And to see him do all this stuff is just like nuts.
I think I did my trick for like a split second.
I think you just destroyed me.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay, I didn't realize the score was like that.
Yeah, the score is based on the tags you do.
Yeah, I just didn't see it up there.
Let's change the area and keep that same game type.
Yeah.
What are these other places? Main Street, Fun Park. Oh, that looks fun. I mean, it's in the name. Bam Margera, I watched Vice did something on. Oh, I remember this level.
Yeah,
I
don't remember this level.
Because it's almost like it's kind of like a zoo.
Maybe never got this far.
Then you're a poser, dude.
Yeah, I'm a poser. Man.
You're a poser, man. That was the cool thing to call everybody in high school. But Vice did a thing on Bam the other day.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of it.
He
went with Ryan Dunn, his friend, Jackass, the show Jackass. If you've ever seen it, check it out.
Yeah, he went off the. He had a really hard time when the Ryan Dunn guy died.
Yeah, and it kind of was catching up with him because he had to go to rehab. He got he was really bad alcoholic, and
he gained a bunch of weight.
And terrible. The Vice episode was really cool though. It actually ended well because it was showing talking about his life, talking about the alcoholism, talking about all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he was talking about what he went through with because he had that house in Viva La Bam. Yeah. I forgot what he called it. It actually had a name or whatever.
Yeah, I do remember. I think I may have seen the same interview. He drives up with his parents.
Yes.
There's a kid there.
Yeah, so he said that's been empty for a long time because I guess he was at rehab or he was gone for a while.
Yeah.
Comes back and there's some random people living in it. And he said that was kind of how it was when it was in its heyday in the 2000s. People would come, he would be out of his mind, drunk and stuff, but he wouldn't know who was coming because people would just invite people and stuff, but these random people would be there, and I was like, that sounds
and dangerous.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's scary.
And I think he was kind of scared at times of who are some of these people, and you'd lose track of who's in the house, stuff would get stolen, but
yeah,
it sounded like freaking chaos. How are you just destroying
I'm just doing a lot of
yeah, you're just riding around the level, aren't you?
What do you call it?
All right, I'm gonna hurry up.
Doing the manuals a lot. Yeah, you're doing it.
Okay, I got 3. All right, let's find a different area. I just want to check out all these areas again. But yeah, that was crazy when they go back to the place. They're like, "Hey, get out of here! What are you doing here?" There's somebody living in there since he's been gone. This is nuts. Just squatters and whoever else.
That's so nuts. Yeah.
But the interview ended up good because it was him getting back into skating. It was him
he's back in Europe.
He's working out. So that was
He is married to a very beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, she's gorgeous.
Yeah. He's doing good for himself. So
yeah, things seem to have worked out for the better at least.
Yeah.
But he did have a rough time.
Definitely.
Which it's sad to see, because I never really watched Jackass or Viva La Bam, but I saw him in these games.
Yeah.
Which I always seem to like him.
I was big into Viva La Bam. Like, I would see Jackass at times or whatever, but some of the stuff I could not stomach on Jackass. It wasn't for me, but there was some stuff that was really funny on there. But.
Yeah, speaking of Jackass, I actually tried to watch the second one.
The movie?
3 or 4 days ago. I was on vacation for work, and it was on Netflix, and it was Jackass 2. And it was just the most childish, immature thing I've ever seen. And some of it was really funny, and some of it was like, this is really stupid.
Yeah, it didn't age well, huh?
Yeah. And it's just it's just stuff that guys do in the dorm, basically.
Yeah.
What just happened? Goodness gracious. And so I kind of got bored after that, but it was funny.
But Viva La Bam, I really got into. I liked Viva La Bam.
He's like so crazy with his parents. This was when Ryan Dunn was alive. I did see this part of the movie. Like, he has Ryan Dunn. I think it was Ryan. Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh my gosh, what
Did
happened?
the game crash? Wow.
I was like bouncing. I had like my feet on the board and I was bouncing back and forth for a little bit.
Man,
so
we broke it. Okay.
Hacked the game. You tuned into the hacking channel.
Yeah. So are you on Twitch or just YouTube?
I'm on both. It's streaming to both at the same time.
I think April, she said she wanted to watch, but I don't know if she knows.
Tell April. Tell the world that it's Halloween.
From the rooftops.
Alright, if you're just joining us, we have hacked the game. 2-player style.
Yeah, man. My elite hacker skills. I used wine.
I'm going to tell a real funny story real quick about this. Featured boat. The disc is unreadable. Clean the disc.
Oh, no. It said restart the console. Maybe
I got to restart the console here.
Oh, boy.
The disc is clean as a baby's bottom.
That might not be too close. Maybe. So, my Xbox, I had one of the original models that was like a repair model from the Red Ring of Death.
Yeah.
But that didn't kill it. The thing that killed it is that the sensor stopped reading discs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I had to trade up to one of the it looks like that, sort of, but it's the matte finish.
Yeah, that was the one after this, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there was one that came out after that looks more along the lines of the Xbox One, I think. I didn't get that one.
They made it even smaller. I think it was even smaller. But.
Yeah, I didn't get that one because I think I think
at that time
PS4 was already out.
Yeah, PS4 was already out and all that. But
so I moved on.
But Featured Boat, there was another user on there, Featured Boat, and what that was good friend Kenny. You've seen him on here before.
Is that him?
He do what?
Is that Kenny?
What?
That Featured Boat?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What that was, he got a 360, and I was with him when he set it up at my house, and he just was clicking A through all the stuff. So when it asked you, like, what name did you want to, choose for yourself or whatever, it randomized it, and it was Featured Boat, and that, we were in tears laughing at that because I couldn't think of a stupider name. Like, what does the name mean? Like...
that was always the thing with these Tony Hawk games. Like, it's like
they always have the
eyeball,
yeah,
a spike going through it and stuff like
that.
Yeah,
Featured Boat 271. That's a randomized. That's his actually Kenny's Xbox a lot. He doesn't play. He doesn't even have an Xbox anymore.
Yeah. Didn't he?
But he got that, and that cracked me up. And so he had to log in. We played live on something, but when we were here. But oh my gosh, it was the funniest thing. I still wrote that. I'm like, Featured Boat. What a boring name.
Yeah.
But Xbox did a good job randomizing that. Featured Boat.
He didn't have an Xbox, but he bought the Xbox version, the collection
version of
Skyrim.
Yeah.
With the Massive Dragon, which you actually have right there.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? What did he do with that?
He went to college. He still didn't have an Xbox. I think he sold the Xbox and still kept that. dragon.
Oh, okay.
But he had the dragon in the game for a while, no Xbox.
Yeah.
And then he went to college, and I think he ended up selling the Xbox and the dragon.
Man, all right.
When you're in college, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, he had a financially kind of a rough streak there for a little while.
So I mean, sometimes you got to sell that stuff because there's other people in dorms like I got to sell this. Nobody has money really in college.
Sure. Yeah. All right, this is me. I think.
I'm classic Tony.
Somebody else this time.
Be Ryan Sheckler. Show him some love.
I do remember Day One's song.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
He was pretty good. Probably Ryan. Little Ryan.
Little Ryan.
Little Ryan.
Let's go to
His rapper name.
Let's do.
Did you ever do that a lot? I always made up drum beats on my sticks because mine were really clicky.
What would I do for mine? I just put my fingernail in here and just scratch all this crap out. Is what I would do.
So much gunk, like
yeah.
Ugh, so
ew, all over my couch. Jeez, ew.
Grody.
Let's go to Suburbia.
I think I'm gonna chuck this thing in the trash on the way out.
He's done forever with the Xbox.
Yeah, so this one's like, it's weird holding this thing again because I've only been using the Xbox One controller for the longest time.
Alright, we're doing Trick Attack now.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Oh, this level kind of stinks. Where am I at? I'm just in somebody's backyard.
Where is this? Suburbia or something?
Yeah. Get a good...
So this was so this whole game is like an interconnected world, wasn't it?
Yes, it's open world if you're in the career.
Okay.
So they just have individual like levels that we're able to play.
Wasn't the guy from My Name Is Earl in this?
Oh, he was not in this one. He was in American Wasteland.
Sure?
He might have been. I can't remember now. Or if he was in Skate, he might have been in Skate.
No, I think he owns. I think there's he owns the skate shop right there. See.
Oh yeah.
He owns
Okay.
that place. I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
What was it? Jason Alexander? Maybe?
Yeah, Jason something.
Yeah. Which he was in that show, and I didn't really know him, but he was a pro skater or something.
Yeah, he was a pro skater before he was on My Name Is Earl.
Okay.
Did you ever watch My Name Is Earl?
I've seen episodes, sure.
My parents love that show. They
Really?
never checked it out. I like skating, and I like Jason Alexander. Jason Alexander's
that's Seinfeld.
That's George from Seinfeld.
George from Seinfeld.
It's not
Sorry, George.
Sorry, George.
How do you do the reverb?
You press the right shoulder button, or it could be the left one too.
They're doing that, but it's not working.
You have to press the reverb and then press manual right after that. I mean, it'll just do a reverb.
Okay, I think I did that thing.
Ooh, what is that? Hit the special.
900.
Flamingo. Let's do the 900. Let's show the people what they want to see.
Oh my gosh, talking about killing me. Look at that.
There's a 900. Oh, he did it just like he did at the X Games.
You're wrecking me, man. Whoa. I just flew off into space there for a second. Holy moly. Stick a fork in me, man. I'm done.
Alright, let's go back to graffiti. Because graffiti, I feel like, is like a really good balance man for whatever difficulty.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. It doesn't even tell you where you started.
Because it's a good balance of like, do I keep trying to do as many tricks here? Do I try to move around? You're good at like moving around here. You're getting some good coverage. Yeah, this is a great one.
Oh, nice. I hope I don't do the tongue thing like I do in Street Fighter. I'm good. I look like
the video's out there on YouTube. You can find it.
I look like a moron. The whole time, I think.
I'll give you guys the title. My friends fight to the death. You can find it.
Brad's just taking it on the whole time.
Good video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this ledge from you.
What happened?
Oh, there's the ragdoll. Ow! Oh, I didn't know you could take the curb right here. Oh, I gotta take this curb from you. Oh, you can take the garage? Jeez.
So, are you red or am I red?
I'm red.
Okay. So what else you been playing lately?
Shovel Knight.
Yeah?
Started playing Shovel Knight.
Finally got that, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Really freaking fun.
Phenomenal.
Good mix of Demon Souls. Am I gonna lose to you by 1 point?
Demon Souls? What?
It reminds me of Demon Souls.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Or the Dark Souls, any of the Dark Souls like games. So.
How so?
Because when you die, like you can get the
Back
and stuff.
Oh, you beat me.
By 1 point.
Yeah.
Jesus, let's change this
That's all it
area.
takes.
Main Street. Is it this one?
Yeah, it's like a roguelike or rogue. What's the difference between roguelike and roguelite?
Roguelite, I think. With a roguelike, you lose everything and you have to go back. I think roguelite, maybe you can go back. Maybe that's kind of what a Souls game kind of is similar to. Like, you still can make your stuff back.
Yeah. Speaking of Souls, I actually beat the first one finally. I think we talked about it.
Yeah.
I finally beat I got...
Demon Souls or Dark Souls?
Dark Souls remastered. So.
Oh yeah, you got the remastered version?
I did. I have the original as well, and I beat...
Change area.
Let's see, how far did I get? I beat one of... I think I beat Anne Orlando.
Yeah.
On the original, the Prepare to Die edition, and then I got the remastered, and that's when that came out. And I beat Dark Souls 3 first, actually. That was the first one I finished.
Why did you do that? You just like kind of got fed up with Dark Souls 1 and kind of just took some time off?
I don't know. Thinking back, I'm not sure what my thought process was, but I figured like somebody told me that they're not hyper interrelated, and that I could get away with just playing the newest one. I'm thinking, well, it's got the best graphics and it's not as clunky. And I'd say that's true, but they actually are. Well, at least 1 and 3. I just started 2 the other day.
Did you feel, because you played it before the remaster came out? Do you feel any big changes, or I didn't hear anybody that
Yeah, graphically it's much,
Sure. But any other changes? No,
I mean, as far as the online goes, they fixed that. They added the same kind of online system that they had in 3, and I think it's the same in Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Like the password system. But
which I didn't even know. I didn't really play online with a lot of people, or like specific people. I have played, I should take that back, I have played online a ton, like summoning somebody to help me. But I never got somebody specifically till I started doing these streams, and somebody jumped in on the Bloodborne one and said, "Hey, I can help you." That experience was awesome because shouts out Soul King. He was like a tour guide. Before he'd be like, hey, this is here and this is connected to this lore, and you know that person? That's why they're doing that. And I was like, oh shoot, like it added to the game a lot for me, just having somebody. Because some of the stuff you really have to dig into to find, and that's cool, but sometimes I don't have the time, or I can't really figure out how some of that is kind of connected.
I think that's, to some people, it depends on who you ask. It's one of the games.
Oh my gosh, you beat me by 1.
It's one of the boons
Ryan
of the
Sheckler.
game. It's one of the benefits of the game, or the boons of the game, in that the story is not presented to you or handed to you. You have to read like item descriptions, and that's pretty much, or just have the wiki open, and that's pretty fleshed out. But I think, in my opinion, I think it's one of the problems of the game.
Is not having that. You'd like to have the story out more.
A little more story, a little more presentation.
Sure.
Because at least in the first one, like, the story is pretty simple, and I guess you can get away with not having a ton of exposition. But I would just love, because the lore, what you do read in the wiki and stuff, is really good stuff. It's really cool stuff, and I would love to see it presented in a more forthcoming way. And I'm hoping that 2 is like that, because 3...
Yeah, I think 2's a little bit better.
Okay.
Maybe a controversial statement, but 2's a little bit better at that, I think.
Okay.
You know what's going on. You kind of have a better idea of what you're heading towards. Dark Souls 1, I'm like, I go to a bell, I guess, and then there's another bell.
Yeah.
And that one's kind of messy for me, lore-wise. Bloodborne, I think, even without that one guy helping me Shouts out Soul King. I kind of knew what was going on. Like I understood. Like, okay, this is what's happening in this town. Okay, I get it. Like, because I like kind of ambiguous, but some of those games, if I'm looking at like item descriptions to get the lore, it's like
it's not quite enough. But the gameplay I liked a lot. However, the other day I was like so angry at the game just because.
Who doesn't?
To answer your question from earlier, no, they have not changed the gameplay whatsoever. In fact, they've let old bugs in. They left them in, didn't fix them.
And I bet that was a decision they had to make of like some people like to use these. Are they like bad bugs or are they like useful bugs?
I mean, they had at least initially they had a slew of hackers.
Oh man!
And what they would do is they would have a hack spell or spells, and what they would do is they would catch you very early in the game, like immediately in the beginning of the game, in the undead burg.
Yeah.
And they would they give you an egghead. They would break your armor and they would curse you.
Man, getting cursed in those games, I almost take the disc out of the tray. It's like I guess I'm done.
That's enough. My health is half of its value.
Dude, you destroyed me this time.
Yeah. This is level. I like this one. Let's play this one for another.
Yeah, let's play it again.
Maybe do another game type. That's fun. Oh shoot. We always start and I never realize it.
Getting cursed in the Souls games is like, it is unbelievable. Because I remember asking Travis, I remember asking him, hey, I'm cursed, how do I take something? He's like, you have to get this item, and then you have to mix it, and you talk to this witch, and she gives it. And I was like, I'm screwed. I'm done for.
So the first one, after you beat the first, the bell tower, there was like this creepy priest guy up there.
Yeah.
He can heal you, I think. And then there's an item that's kind of rare that you can get. I forget the name of it. I don't think it's the transient curse. It's something else. But I did get that. And because I was cursed by something, I forget what killed me. Oh, I remember. Well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that was really frustrating. I didn't get hacked, but some people did. And the worst part about it is that those people that were the victims of being hacked would then get soft banned.
Yeah, because they'd tell something wasn't right or whatever.
Yeah, and then like sometimes people would just they wouldn't do that, but they would join, like they'd get summoned, and the third person thinks that it would be like a beneficial summon, when actually the person
would be hacking them. Oh my gosh!
They would drop an item, like a hacked item.
Oh, I heard about this, and they were getting banned too.
Yeah, they had no idea it was like a bad item, but they would pick it up and they would flag the system, and they would get soft banned. And if you're soft banned, you're still allowed to play the game and online, but you can only play with other people that are soft banned. So pretty much other cheaters. And some of those are like victims, I guess, but others are just douches.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it's just always funny because like the people that do it, the hacking, it's like some kind of moral crusade. Like, oh, I do because they won't fix it. Like, maybe just stop being a douche. So
I love to like the games like this, like try to get over the walls and stuff, but I never saw the kind of appeal to
to maliciously try to hurt
like,
other
what are you
people.
doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The game is hard enough. Just
let's do I'll change area. Let's change the game type. Let's change. First one is reset score. And try that.
Okay.
A million.
Yeah, cool. I think you're gonna do it.
So. There's tags.
Well, we tag each other.
No, that's like the thing we just did.
Oh, okay.
It's the first of that. We can
try
that.
Let's do points first.
Okay.
Let's try that. But yeah, like Dark Souls is hard enough.
Why make it harder?
But that first one though, I can see why people love it, and it's definitely like it has some classic moments.
It
ushered in something that was like not really done before.
And Demon Souls, not a lot of people played that because it was on PS3. That wasn't really a popular versus 360.
I guess I'm kind of inaccurate saying that Dark Souls did it when really Demon Souls did, but I think.
But Dark Souls made it mainstream. Like they brought it to everybody.
Yeah. And it was good, and I'm glad I beat it. But I don't think I could play it again, just because some of the boss design and enemy design it's not fun.
Yeah, some of that stuff. We're probably gonna get crucified online, but But man, there's some stuff in that is not fun.
Yeah,
it's aggravating.
Yeah, they fixed a lot of that in 3, and like the lore was a little better presented in 3, but I would love to see what 2 has in store. If like it does have more lore than 1 and 3, that would be great.
I will be getting to this fall Dark Souls 3 for the first time.
Okay.
So I've played all of the games in the series except for that one. Oh, I broke Tony's leg.
What platform are you playing on?
PC.
Okay, yeah. So let me know and I'll play with you.
Is there any egghead hackers in that one?
I don't think so.
Okay, I think we're safe.
Yeah.
No eggheads. Did they fix the?
They've come out with like 2 or 3 patches, maybe more since.
Yeah.
But and I never ran into the problem. But I never I would play online. Like I never turned it off or went offline. But I didn't really like being human. I would just stay like hollow or undead or whatever. Because I would get invaded and I always get wrecked. I suck at it.
Yeah.
Like they're so good or they got some item that just destroys me. So I didn't really bother with it too much. I didn't really summon other people either. I may have summoned a few.
I always summoned when I was a boss and stuff. I felt like that to me. I get people. There's probably more fun challenges doing that, and that would be fun. But to me, I'm alone throughout the level. I played alone in the level, and then I get to a point where the boss is like, it'd be fun to bring 2 people on to like destroy this guy. So that's how I play it. But
that's the thing, though. Like, so I think you played the Prepare to Die edition, right?
Yes.
So the community on that one was much smaller because 2 and 3 were out, and you probably didn't get evaded as much. But the remastered brought like a refreshment. To the community.
Yeah.
So you had a new slew of people coming in that were helping and invading, and it was really tough. How are you doing this, man? You're destroying me.
I'm one with Tony, dude. Back on Tony Hawk real quick. Getting to the end of the stream probably. What would you say is your favorite Tony Hawk game that you played? What was your first one that you played?
First one. So Tony Hawk 1. And I remember renting that with my older brother, and we actually first played it on Dreamcast.
Oh yeah, it came out for Dreamcast.
And we got it at Blockbuster. And all these things that are no longer relevant.
Yeah, they're just...
so we played it there, and that was just a blast. We had a super fun time with that. And I've only played 1 through 3, and then this one I think. And I think at least. Oh wow!
I got the million.
You killed it.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do a new area.
Each one got better. 2 was better than 1. 3 was better than 2.
Yeah.
And it just. I don't know, it's hard to say, but I think I really love being Spider-Man in 2.
Yeah.
You could be...
They had some fun.
Wolverine and Darth Maul in 3. And remember that?
Yeah, Darth Maul was in 3, yeah.
I think... What was the cop? Sergeant Dick? Was he the...
Yeah, that was in 1. Maybe in 2 as well.
Yeah, so, I mean, who cares about him? He's just...
Okay, we'll do tags on here. We'll get 50 tags.
I think I have the most fond memory of 1 though because of the soundtrack. I remember it had
Superman, Goldfinger, Superman, the classic,
and a few others, but they were all great. I think 3, or was it 2 or 3 that had Rage Against the Machine, and then
that was 2.
Okay.
Lights out.
Yeah.
Another radio.
And then I think 3 was Motorhead, Ace of Spades.
Yeah, that was a good one on there. Great. They just have perfect soundtracks, which blew my mind when... do you remember when... I think you played this, but I could not take the controls, but Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 came to iOS.
Oh, yeah. I did that, yeah.
None of the original songs came... I think 1 or 2 maybe the original, if that. Mm-hmm. But they weren't able to license that, and I was just man, that sucks that they weren't able to do that. But
the soundtracks were one of the really pivotal parts of those games.
Yeah.
It just really solidified a good time.
Which reminds me of the TV show Wonder Years. Check out Wonder Years.
Yeah.
They had an original set out that didn't have, or they weren't able to get the main theme song licensed. I think they got all the songs except that one.
It was a Beatles song. Right?
Yeah. But they got everything except for the theme song. Yeah. What would you do if I ran?
Yeah.
But they had because that I think they actually came out with a version before they were, because it was impossible at first to get all of those tracks. You know what I mean? Like, how do you get the whole show depends on the songs, kind of like these games.
I mean that and you talk about that song immediately comes to mind. So like the fact that they can't get licensed is really kind of
and
that's interesting. That's really
but that whole show depends on the music, and I think there was a version where they didn't, or maybe it was just the theme song they had trouble with. But like to not have the songs for that series.
Yeah, it's a shame because there's not like any TV like that anymore.
Yeah,
you know that was like a really great coming of age tale.
Yeah.
And, you know, like you said, it was like a memoir to the time period.
Yeah.
And that's just stuff is just not...
If you like that, check out Boyhood and Lady Bird.
Which one is it? What's Boyhood? Which one of those?
Boyhood is a movie that took 10 years to make, or 12 years to make.
I do remember that. I never saw it, but I remember that.
Cool. It's just cool to see a movie because you get to see this kid literally age over all that time. It's like seeing a TV show condensed, you know what I mean? Because in TV shows you see kids grow up in there.
So is it like a fictional tale, or is it just a documentary?
Yeah, it's just fictional.
Oh, really?
But they use this kid every year. They bring the kid back to do some more parts.
Interesting.
So interesting. And then Lady Bird's another coming age story. This it's a Catholic girl or whatever, but it's a coming age story through that viewpoint. So yeah, cool. I was going to say about 20. Yeah, my first one was 2.
Really?
And then I went to 1. I got 1 after that.
Yeah.
And, or no, I played 1 through demos, and then I finally got like 2, and I went back and got 1 later.
That's another thing, demo discs.
Yeah, those demo discs are gone.
I missed those too. Not really. You know, they were cool at that time.
But my favorite to this day is still 2. I think 3 hits a peak. I think 3 has that's when the revert comes in, so that's big to get the revert. 2 doesn't have the revert, but
so 1, I don't think 1 had manualing, right?
1 had manualing.
Did it? I don't think it did.
I think. What was its big thing? What was
just being the first? I think.
Did it not have manuals?
I don't think so.
What there was maybe they did. Maybe that's what they didn't have. I'm trying to think. Now I'm blanking. I'm getting drawn a blank. Because 1 had something, and then 2 added create. You could create your own level and your own skater.
Okay. And
that actually goes away for a little bit and comes back later in the series, and like one of the underground. Lets you create, I think, Underground 2 or something, but for a while it goes away.
Was it Underground 1 or 2, like you could mail your picture in or something, and they would put you in the game? Am I remembering that correctly?
That might be, that sounds like a 360 game. Didn't Rainbow Six do that? Or that was just something you...
I thought it was a Tony Hawk game, but maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I've been all over that. Tony goes kind of slow here. I don't know what's up with Tony. I am trying to take these from you. We just got to get to 50.
Uh-oh, here we go.
But did you ever play Tony Hawk Ride?
No, I did. I thought you had it.
No.
Really?
I was totally done after Proving Ground. That was like the stake in my heart. That was just it.
Oh, man. Oh, come on. I think I would have had it then.
Oh my gosh, you're so close. I'm gonna take one from you. Let's see what. I gotta take
one. Just get up here and grind that thing.
Oh my gosh, did I take any from you? No! You must have. Ah!
That's the only mode I can win.
Gosh almighty.
You destroy me in Trick Attack.
Alright, well, I think that's a pretty good stream. Tony Hawk's Project 8. We have some other games we have played together through the years. So I think Alex will be back for some more. We've got some more put in the party. But you're still at the party.
Perfect.
So yeah, thanks for watching. More Hangouts to come. New podcast coming out at the end of the month. We do them monthly. You'll have to come on a podcast sometime.
Yeah, I will.
We just talk games, movies, all that stuff. And check out the Twitter, DweeboYT. You'll know when we're going live. You'll know when new videos are coming out. So check it out there. You know what? I say we do before we go.
Yeah, one more in you.
I say we do the one classic thing. We'll go down together.
Holding hands.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
we're gonna. Yeah, we're going to do a free skate,
okay.
and we're gonna do the classic Happy Feet up this ramp, and let's go down together.
Let me find my way over there.
We gotta climb up this ladder extremely slow.
Let's see, where was it? Back here, right?
Yeah.
Audio.
We're gonna do the Happy Feet.
I haven't seen the audio or the Adio brand forever.
I don't know. It's so slow to get up this ladder, but you can keep the trick going, and that's what that is.
Oh, okay. You gotta hit the right bumper.
There we go. Okay.
Look at me.
Dude, you're cute.
Thanks.
Kind of looks like me, dude.
A little bit. Yeah, you had the same hairstyle.
Yeah, I did.
the wings or whatever.
All right, Happy Feet.
How do you do that? How do you do
I'm just pressing A and jumping
Okay.
up. Happy Feet.
Gosh, he jumps like 10 feet in the air. Look at
Can Sheckler's legs make it up here?
that. His little
We'll have to
legs.
see.
His stubby little child legs.
Happy Feet.
Oh.
All right, and then you just press RB to put you put both bumpers and you just put the board down.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Sayonara. Oh my gosh. I didn't make it. All right, well, thanks for